Hey everyone, Art McDermott back from Successful Aging Academy. I'm going to take a step back and reiterate one of the main points of the Successful Aging Academy. In fact, I've deeply integrated this into kind of the onboarding process when people want to start up. Some of you have already been through this, and it may seem redundant, and it's a very popular kind of touchy-feely topic on the internet. If you type in this phrase I'm about to use, you'll get boundless numbers of videos. We're going to talk about finding your why. Now, I don't mean your purpose for living and that kind of deep spiritual question. I mean something it's actually a little smaller than that. The change that you're trying to make, it could be weight loss, right? It could be increasing activity levels, whatever it is. We're talking about, it could be developing a more positive mindset, whatever that is. So we're not talking at the giant spiritual level, why are we on this planet type of stuff. I mean, you have a goal to achieve, and you need to find the reason why you want to do that. I had a lot of conversations with folks who are getting involved with the program, and one of the things we talk about is why. Why now? What reason behind this do you have? And it has to be compelling. And I kind of dig in there a little bit to help them get past the superficial answers that come out right away. So we want to dive down, right? Get something really emotional and really meaningful. Because I heard a great quote the other day that puts it all in perspective. This gentleman said, until your why becomes bigger than your excuses, you're probably destined to fail. Right? You really need to find this reason. It's sometimes it's family members, right? I'm going to do this because I want to have a long, rich life with my significant other. I want to be there for my kids when they're older. I want to be that person. I don't want to, become a burden and become that person that everyone needs to care for because I let myself go now. So you have to realize that the consequences are quite large. So that's another prerequisite for the why. It has to be deep, has to be emotional, and it has to be consequential. That is, if you don't make this move now, there are consequences coming down the road. So it has to be the type of thing that gets you out of bed in the morning. What motivates you to get out of bed, get up, and do this thing that you didn't used to do? All right. And that is only going to happen when you have defined that why, and that why means something to you. All right. And also, it could be something as we're in a habit of we want to get up earlier in the morning, right? Let's use that example. It also has to be something that's motivating enough to go to bed at night. You've got to change your nighttime patterns. And we'll talk more about, evening rituals and morning rituals and the importance of each one of those. But you've got to be able to change your lifestyle so you go to bed earlier so you can get up earlier and do those things. All right. So it has to be that important to you that you're willing to change your lifestyle around. All right. So think about it. And that's why I ask it in the onboarding process. What is your why? And until you can answer that question and until you know the emotions behind it, the reasons behind it, it's going to be a challenge to you to meet your goals, right? So consider that and think about what kind of why can I have that's going to become bigger than my excuses. And that's me get my feet on the floor in the morning. Consider that.